Importance of self-restraint in speech. How far it helps us in our day-to-day life. I'll talk about one incident in order to realize the importance of self-restraint. It was in 16th century. There was a renowned scholar. His name was Thomas Cooper. Cooper was compiling a dictionary, and it took him 8 years around to complete the manuscript. After 8 years, when he completed, he invited two of his friends to show his endeavor. It was in the evening time, and he brought two of his friends to his home to show them that he had done a strenuous work, that is, compilation of a dictionary. After 8 years' effort, Cooper had made that dictionary. But when he came with two of his friends, it was seen that the manuscript was not on the table because his wife Tina had already bought the dictionary thinking that it was her husband's wastage of energy and time. He was unnecessarily compiling the dictionary, and by that his health was greatly damaged, his health was greatly affected. And when Cooper came to know about this incident, he was greatly shocked but did not say anything. He simply remained silent. Then again he restarted compiling a dictionary. In this way, he shows his composure and mental restraint. Like this, in history also, we have the incident of self-restraint about Gautama Buddha. Gautama Buddha, after the great transformation, when he left his royal life and moved in search of alms, one day he came at the door of a houseman. That man scolded Buddha like anything. Gautama Buddha did not say anything, he remained silent. After some times, that man again scolded him and told him why he was not angry despite his frequent admonition, despite his frequent abusive languages. And this time Gautama said very important thing, that is that what did he say? That if I give my this container to you, and if you don't accept, who will take this? That person told Buddha that that will be of Buddha's only. Means if we do not accept anything that is given to us by someone, that means that thing again goes to the person who wanted to give us. The thing is very clear. Buddha did not accept the insulting words of that man, and finally that had no impact on him. So that man who told Buddha abusive languages finally realized his mistake and became one of the important disciples of Gautama Buddha. Here one thing is very clear, that if we have self-continence in our words, in our approach, in our behavior, by this we keep ourselves safe from many undesirable elements. Likewise, Gautama was always asking his followers to follow self-continence in their day-to-day life, and he emphasized on this, that we should follow self-restraint in our day-to-day life. One such incident is there in history also. Here it is mentioned about one prince, that he always remained silent. He was maintaining taciturnity, and that was the matter of tension for his parents. One day, one such incident took place when he broke his silence and talked some words. Unless unless we are asked to say something, it is better to remain silent there. One day, one such incident happened. One bird was singing very melodiously, and unexpectedly, a hunter shot that bird. So that prince who was sitting there silently broke his silence and came to save that bird. On hearing this news, the parents of the prince became very happy. But by the time when they came to know, again that prince became silent forever. Now the parents of the prince became very angry and believed that the security guard was telling a lie and they wanted to put him to death. But exactly that security guard had not told a lie, he had told the truth. Now, when he was brought to be killed, when he was brought to be executed, at that time that security guard requested the prince to tell the truth, and the prince told that what he had told was exactly true. So, unless we are required to say something, we should not say. There sometimes in our life something we tell and that is not required, and if we don't say anything, by that also many things can be saved. So in our day-to-day life, self continence is very important part, and we should manage it. One such story is found in Panchatantra of Vishnu Sharma, and that one person had a rooster, and that rooster was singing very melodiously. Many that was singing mellifluously. Many people appreciated that rooster for his singing quality. One day, one fox came there and falsely appreciated him. He told him that he sings like his late father, who was also singing so nicely and impressively there. Then, on hearing this applause from that fox, the rooster again started singing, but this time that cunning fox told a new thing. That when what he told, he reminded him that when his father was singing, when he closed his eyes, he was singing more nicely. On hearing this, the rooster followed. He believed that fox and started singing likewise. And the moment he started singing, the fox jumped upon him and wanted to take him into the forest. Now, the rooster was likely to be killed because that voracious fox had already made a plan to kill him. Now, the owner of that rooster, an old lady, along with her supporters or relatives, planned to run after the fox. Now, the rooster told the same thing to the fox, that the old woman and her relatives were following him. And now the rooster made a plan to give false appreciation to that fox by saying that you are so strong and now they are running after you. You should say something to them. You should threaten them. On hearing this, when the fox wanted to open his mouth and tell something, that moment the rooster jumped and went to the top of a tree, and in this way he saved his life. So the thing is that when that rooster sang, he closed his eyes. At that moment, the fox attacked him. And now, when the rooster opened his mouth, the rooster came out of his mouth and saved him. Means, when the fox told him to close his eyes, he should not have closed his eyes. When the rooster should not have spoken anything, he spoke, so the rooster escaped from his claws. So, in our day to day life, this is very often seen that when what is not necessary, if we speak it, then that may create some problems for others. Sometimes we have to be very careful while choosing the words. Okay, so in our day to day life, the most important thing is self restraint in speaking while we're speaking